Hey everyone, long time no see. Today I'm going to be uploading a video called Get to Know My Taste. Basically, it's this booktube challenge started by My Name is Marty Ness and Thoughts on Tomes, where you answer a series of questions that talks all about how you are as a reader, a booktuber, and basically you're going to learn a little more about me and what my tastes are. So why don't we get onto that? So first question is, how do you rate books? So to answer that question, I typically use the 5-star rating. So 1 star, typically, that's pretty rare. Like, it would have to be like very bad, like a DNF basically. A 2 or 3 star is like meh, like it was okay, I didn't hate it. A 3 or 4 star is great, like a favorite. 5 star, another rare one. That means it was like really good. It was like one of the best books I've ever read. Question 2 is, how do you approach reviewing books? Am I analytical, emotional, casual, structured? I'd say I have more of a short, sweet, casual approach to my reviews. I don't really get too like bogged down in the details, like too in depth. Probably should. I don't know. But yeah, I just do like a casual, short and sweet and to the point, like basic review of whatever I read. Question 3, what's the book that made you a reader? If you're talking like since I was a child, probably Dr. Seuss. I read a lot of Dr. Seuss as a kid. And like as I got older, maybe Stephen King. I mean, obviously she has been under hot water for some very problematic things in the past years. But J.K. Rowling was also another one of my inspirations as well. When I was young, I loved her Harry Potter books. I don't know what to tell you. Question 4, do you have a genre niche? Are there certain genres you gravitate toward the most, or do you read widely across genres? I read pretty widely. My favorite books tend to fall under the sci-fi, fantasy, sometimes horror, thriller genres. But typically like fantasy, like adventure stuff. You're rarely gonna see like romantasy. I used to read a lot of YA, but I'm kind of trying to veer away from that, even though I'm writing a YA book. Question 5. Do you prefer character-driven or plot-driven stories? Honestly, it depends, but I tend to gravitate toward a lot of character-driven stories. You know, I like if I don't find the characters interesting or like particularly likable, I'm probably not going to stick with the book for very long. But at the same time, like if there's like no plot, I'm not going to stick around very long either. Number 6. What's a book you love so much you don't care if others don't? I read the Uglies series by Scott Westerfield back in high school. It's a little out there, but the message was pretty great, I always thought, for the time, and especially true today, you know? Okay, number 7. What's a book you like so much that if someone doesn't like it, you know your reading tastes don't align? I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like, if you don't like fantasy, if you don't like fantasy, you don't like darker fantasy, you don't like horror, our tastes are probably, if you don't like manga, our tastes are probably not going to align. Number 8, what's in your trash pocket? Basically, books, tropes, etc. you know are bad, but you love anyway. Basically, dystopian YA, all that stuff that everybody is like tired of, and dystopian YA is like a guilty pleasure of mine. And like horror movies, I suppose. 9. Do you have any deal breakers in books? Oh, I do indeed, actually. Abusive relationships, like glorifying abusive relationships, like there's no need for that. Especially as a therapist who's worked with couples who have been in abusive relationships, like no, I can't condone that. Cruelty for cruelty's sake, like drama for drama's sake, like stupid misunderstandings for the sake of padding the book and filling time, and for misunderstanding's sake. I think if you've read enough romance novels or watched enough romance movies, you know what I'm talking about. Number 10, what's a strong opinion you have about a book released within the last year? I feel like I haven't really read as many books that released this year, so I don't know. I do feel like the books that have been coming out lately, I don't know if this counts, but like if you're generating your book, if you're publishing books that you generated through AI, shame. What do you look for in writing? These days, I just look for anything. I just look for competent writing. That's it. I'm not that picky. I'm not that high maintenance. 12. How do you decide what to read next? Well, these days I'm mostly a mood reader. I read whatever I'm in the mood to read at any given moment. Also, I'm in a book club with some friends of mine, so whatever we pick to read for our book club. 13. Where do you get inspiration for your BookTube content? Most of the time I just talk about what I've been reading lately. 14. If you could make any book go viral right now, what would it be? I would say if there were a book that I would want to make go viral, I would say if I could make any book go viral, I would want to try to help promote like other self-published authors. Speaking of self-published authors, a little shameless self-promo here. If I could make any book go viral, to hell with it. I would want to make my book's Scrambled Eggs, a short story collection, and my upcoming novel, The Moderators. Right now I just have proof copies, but I should be getting author copies of it soon. It's coming out this October. That's the plan anyway. Stay tuned about that. And then 15, what are some booktubers with reading tastes similar to yours? So I'm still new to this whole booktube thing, so I'm still figuring that out. But some booktubers I like that I kind of have similar tastes to, Thoughts on Tomes, and we don't necessarily read the same things, but I love her content. I love her videos, with Cindy. So yeah, that's it. That's a wrap. That's all the questions. If you think my taste in books aligns with your taste in books, let me know in the comments. See you in the next video. Bye.